Learning a foreign language is good for you for so many reasons. Why should I learn English? It's not a question people ask themselves a lot these days, isn't it? English is probably going to become the world's lingua franca, if it's not already. Today, English is the most widely used language for newspaper, book, and scientific publishing, international telecommunications, international trade, mass entertainment, diplomacy, and, of course, the internet. There are now more than 8,000 courses taught completely in English by leading universities in non-English speaking countries. So, for the people like me, non-native English speakers, it would seem that if we want to keep up with the world, learning at least one foreign language, namely English, is a must. We learn it to find a good job, to be more successful, or even to immigrate. I've been learning English since I was a little. At first, it was my parents who taught me, which is kind of funny because neither of them spoke any English back then, and they have successfully avoided learning it for the past 25 years. In fact, when I got my bachelor's degree in linguistics, my mom said, "Good job, honey. What's the next for you? Are you now going to get a real degree?" After my studies, I worked as an English teacher, and whenever I taught my introductory class, I would ask any students, "Why do you want to learn a foreign language?" The answers I could usually get were more or less similar, but before I share them, I would like to ask you to go back for a moment. Think of the time you first started learning a foreign language. Do you remember why? The answers my students could give were, "My parents make me, I want to understand social media content, I want to travel, I want to get a good job." And a lot of people also acknowledge that learning a language is good for you in general. But if we stop and think about it, work, travel, good marks at school, or watching films are all amazing, noble reasons to learn a foreign language. But can you get on that without actually learning? I think we probably can. If we go along with this idea, it takes only a little thought to craft what you can actually do, even if you don't understand a word in English or any other foreign language. For example, with the technology we have today, software can translate a whole web page into your native language in a split second.